All right, let's go ahead and do these. So for PO, probability that there are no machines in the system, we're going to go with, where did it go? Oh, I don't have PO in here? Did you guys have PO in yours?
Is it POFM?
I don't have any of those.
I have POFM.
POFM.
Okay, I need to enter that in. That's the one from the other day, isn't it?
PO, yeah.
Okay, so did we not, was PO not included in these 6? No, it wasn't. Okay, I'm going to open up the one from the other day and enter it in.
How could we access POFM if we didn't enter it today?
You got to re-enter it. Or open the file you had the other day, but then that file won't have the other ones in it. So you got to do what I'm doing. And just re-enter it.
Where do we find that?
The Burger Dome? It's under Burger Dome under...
Underneath Chapter 11 formulas?
Thank you, Chapter 11. Yeah, right underneath Chapter 11 formulas. Okay, so let me see what I got now. You had it, Will? You had PO or...
I had POFM. Is it the same thing?
No, POFM is what we're supposed to have. And you had that?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure we all have PO.
Yeah, we all have POFM.
We just don't have PO.
Oh, I do too. I'm sorry, I messed that up. I apologize. People watching on the video, forget all that. I entered POFM in twice, and so I didn't see it because it says module POFM. So I messed that up. No helpful, takes no arguments. Okay, my POFM is messed up. Great. Well, I got to fix it, and so let me do that. I got to stop talking and working at the same time. It messes me up. So let's see if I do it again. If actually,
So do we need POFM or PO?
you need POFM. I made a mistake and said PO, and I confused myself. So you need POFM, and I'm trying to enter it in again. I entered it in. I said entering something in twice wouldn't hurt, but I may have been wrong on that. So I'm going to try it one more time and see if I can get it to work, and if not, I'm going to have to erase some of these. Okay, that's POFM. Save and close. Now let's see if it's in there right. Yeah, didn't work. All right, now you guys got to wait for me a second, and I got to export remove module. No. And what were the other ones that I had here? Let's see if I can get this to work. 3 and 5. Okay. Okay, I'll try this one more time. If not, I may just let you guys do that one on your own. Yep, there it is. Okay. Sorry for the delay. Back on track. So we enter in K, which is number of channels. So I just put my cursor in there and then go to number of channels. and then I go to lambda, which is the one right below it, which is the arrival rate. And I go to mu, which is the service rate. And then I go to n, which is the population size, and hit OK. And for some reason, I put it down here. Okay. Not going well for me the last 5 minutes, but we'll fix it here real quick. I'm going to enter it. The quicker way to do it is to go POFM, open, B8, comma, B9, comma, B10, comma, B11. And it didn't work.
It's P0 FM.
Thank you. Thank you. Needed that bit of help there?
We could just type it in right now.
Yeah, I'm just going to type these in now. So I'm going to go equals LQFM, open, and then that's going to be B8, comma B9, comma B10, comma B11, comma B16, or C16. It's a little quicker than going through the drop down. The drop downs look cool, but this is much better. The next one is LFM. So we're going to go equal sign LFM, open, B8, B8, comma B9, comma B10, comma B11, comma C16. I have another space there. For you, it might be B16, but I left a space there for a reason I don't know. Comma C17. So you need all the ones before it. There you go. You guys have those?
My LQFM and LFM aren't working.
At all? What does it say?
Name.
Did you go to the FX and do the drop down?
Yeah.
Are they there?
Yeah. I tried both ways, just typing in and the FX and none of them worked.
Okay, I'll take a look at it when we're done with this. I wouldn't know what else to tell you. We'll get it fixed. Okay, so the next one, WQ. We have to do a manual equation. I'm going to scroll up here so everyone can see. WQ is equal sign C17 divided by double open B11 minus C18 close times B9. Yeah, it could be B17 and B18 depending on where you have those cells. The answer is 0.08. I'll open that again. Okay.
What's your C17 equal? Oh, it's the LQFM?
Yeah, LQFM. Okay, W is equal sign C19 plus 1 over B10. It should give you 2, roughly 2. I'll open it up again. Okay, one more, and then I'm going to explain a little bit about what we just did, and then you're on your own for the samples. Okay, last one is PWFM, so equals PWFM, open, B8, comma, B9, comma, B10, comma, B11, comma, C16. Got it? Okay, I know that's a lot for one day, but I'll tell you, last year we didn't make it through all that in one day, and you guys still have a half hour to go. So we're moving, that's great, even though we had a few hiccups. Well, you guys didn't, I did. So that's good. We're staying way ahead of schedule. That's wonderful. Here's what we just did, so we're aware of what we calculated.
Do you mind clicking on LFM B18?
What we just did was figure out the same pieces of information we've been figuring out for a finite population. So this would be something like a call center. And you have two channels. You have an arrival rate of 0.05, a service rate of 0.5, and the population is 6. That means only 6 people might ever call. That means you only have, that's how many customers you have. So that's a very low number. And so the answers you get correspond. The probability that nobody's doing anything is 0.56. The average number of machines waiting in line, they say machines, it could be people calling in, 0.02. So the odds of waiting in line are less than 2%, or right at 2%. The average number in the system, because once you're in the system it takes a little while, average time you spend in the system is 0.08. And average time in machines, yeah. So you can see what those all mean. And so that's just for a finite population size. That's pretty rare that there's a finite, well, most systems have a finite number of customers, but it's such a big number. Like imagine if you were Uverse or what's the other one, the Verizon version of Uverse, if the TV system, or Time Warner Cable, or Adelphia Cable, or whatever it might be, and you've got 1 million customers that might be calling in. Well, you're probably just going to put that as infinite. I mean, you're probably just going to, all you care about is how many are calling in a minute. You don't care how many total there are, because there's just so many, it doesn't make any sense. You just say, okay, all that really matters is they call in every, for Time Warner Cable, they probably have, I don't know, they probably receive 100 calls a minute. So they have to handle all of that. And that's all they care about, 100 calls a minute. They don't care how many people, how many customers they have. But when you get a smaller number of total customers, something like this might be helpful. All right, I'm going to stop the recorder and then give you guys your